Good morning, everybody. Today, in this class, we shall discuss the second poem prescribed for first year BA, BCA, and BSc students. Yes, sir. The second poem is Returning, written by AK Ramanujan. AK Ramanujan, he was one of the eminent writers of Indian English writers. He is from India, born and brought up in India at Mysuru, and he resided for several years in America. And then there he started writing prose, poetry, novel, fiction, etc. And there in his writing, what we can see is the culmination of Indian ethos, Indian ethics, Indian lifestyle, Indian culture, Indian people, and their living style. He has written many more novels, short stories, poems, etc. And he was widely regarded as one of the eminent writers of Indian English writing. Okay? Yes, the name of the poem is Returning. Yes, Returning. When you come to the title Returning, this title itself suggests that is what returning from some place to his nativity. Okay, returning itself, it suggests, it indicates the coming back to his own place, coming back to his own place. Yes, what he wanted to tell through this poem to the readers. Yes, what the poem title suggests, returning, is that is what he returned after several years to his native place, to his hometown, to his village where he was born and brought up, where he was a small kid, and in that essence, he goes to his house, he goes to his locality, he goes to his street, and there he finds his originality, and he just wanted to search for his mother. He searches for his mother everywhere, and the thing is that here he goes back to his childhood days, he goes back to his memories, he goes back to his earlier days, his school days, his childhood days, where he used to go to school hanging a bag, and yes, after returning from the school, he would always searches for his mother for the food, that as if he was hungry, and he calls his mother, Amma, Amma, where are you? And he just looks everywhere around, but he did not found his mother. The thing is that when he was at the age of 60 years, he could not find his mother, as he had lost his mother at the age of something like 30, and he had lost his mother at the age of 30, and now his mother is not there. Then he did not know that he was at the present consequences, and he comes to his originality, and he realizes that there is no mother for me. Now I had been in an illusion, I had been in a dream, I had been in a particular what do you call that memory. I had been gone back to my childhood memory, so that I could not realize the present situation. I could not just cope up with the present situation that I am at present now. Yes, 61, and I don't have mother right now. My mother had passed away 40 years back. That is what he wanted to say is. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, here let me read out the poem once. Returning. Returning home one blazing afternoon, he looked for his mother everywhere. She was not in the kitchen, She was not in the backyard. She was not anywhere. He looked and looked, grew frantic. Looked even under the beds where he found old shoes and dust balls, but not his mother. He ran out of the house shouting, Amma, Amma. Where are you? I am home. But there was no answer, not even an echo. In the deserted street, blazing with sunshine, suddenly he remembered he was now 61 and he did not had a mother for 40 years. So this is very small poem but a meaningful poem which it will take you to childhood days. Okay. For example, when you go to your school days, when you realize your earlier days, school days, childhood days, for example, if you go to your school, if you want to visit your school, your village, your house, your native place, if you are staying somewhere else for 30 to 40 years, then all of a sudden you will go to your school, you will realize that no, I used to sit here on this desk, on this bench, I used to roam here and there, this is our playground, this is our classroom. Likewise, you will forget everything, you will forget the present and you will go back to your earlier days. That is what your childhood days, childhood memories are so beautiful, so that you have to culminate all those things and you will just forget your present situation and you think as if you are in your childhood days, you are in your school days. Okay. Likewise, here also our author AK Ramanujan, he was in his 61 here and he goes to his nativity, he comes back from America and he goes to his native place and he goes to his particular house where he used to study, where he used to sit, where he used to live. And there he calls his mother. He calls his mother, he searches for his mother in order to get food, in order to get meals. Okay, but now he could not find his mother because his mother was died 40 years ago. Okay, 40 years ago, and again now he is 61, and this brings us the situation of everyday's life, everyday's situation, everybody's life. Everybody has experienced that when you had been to your school, college, earlier house, or else village, or else countryside, and you would realize that you will forget you had forget the present situation and definitely you had gone back to your olden days, earlier days, as if you were a kid. You used to experience yourself as if you were a kid, as if you were a school boy. Okay. Yes sir. Yes, it is very short poem, something like 12 lines. Okay. First lines we shall see that, go through line by line, and we shall see that returning home one blazing afternoon. When returning to his home one blazing afternoon, that is very hot sunny afternoon. Sunny afternoon. Blazing means here very hot. On a summer's day he returns his home. He returns to his home. Then he looked for his mother everywhere. He looks for his mother everywhere. Okay. She was not in the kitchen. She was not there in the kitchen. She was not in the kitchen. He searches there. She was not in the backyard. She was not there in the backyard. Hitlallೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಿಚನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. She was not anywhere. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. His mother was not anywhere because he is experiencing such an illusion that he is now he feels that as if he is a schoolboy, as if he had returned from a school. Okay. Yes, for that purpose, he just searches for his mother. Okay. Yes, but his mother is not there anywhere. Not there anywhere. She was not found. Okay. Yes, he forgot that his mother was dead. Okay. He was not aware of her death mother. He was in a illusion. He looked and looked, grew frantic. ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಬೇಸರ ಹತಾಶೆ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಈ ಗ್ರೀವ್ ಫ್ರಾಂಟಿಕ್, ಹತಾಶೆಗೊಳಗಾಗ್ತಾನೆ. ವೆನ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ವೆನ್ ಎ ಕಿಡ್ ಸರ್ಚಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮದರ್, ದೆನ್ that mother could not approaches that kid. When kid did not get that particular mother, then that particular kid will get frantic. Frantic means here ಹತಾಶೆ ಆಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಡೆಸ್ಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಮಗು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಹಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆಥರ್ AK Ramanujan himself. AK Ramanujan himself. Okay, he grew frantic. He looked everywhere. He looked even under the beds. Under the beds, under the cot, he searched for his mother, but he did not found his mother. Instead of that, he found old shoes under the bed, under the cot. He found old shoes and dust balls. Dust balls, ಈ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ತುಂಬಿರೋ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷಾನುಗಂಟ್ಲೆ ಕಸ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದೇನೆ, ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡದೇನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಡ್ ಕಾಟ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ದಟ್, ಆ ಕಸದ ಉಂಡೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ರೀತಿ. ಈ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶೂಸ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಮದರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿ ರ್ಯಾನ್ ಔಟ್ ಸಡನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಗು ಥರ, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಥರ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಮ್ಮ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಓಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ. ಈ ರ್ಯಾನ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಶೌಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಮ್ಮ 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 ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಓಡಿ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಅಮ್ಮ, ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹೋಮ್, ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಉತ್ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಎಕೋ. ತಾಯಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಎಕೋ. ಇಫ್ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್, ದೆನ್ ಮದರ್ ವುಡ್ ಸೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ, ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ, ಬಂದೆ ತಾಳೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ತಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆ ಶಬ್ದ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಎಕೋ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಮದರ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, in the deserted street blazing with sun, he stood in the deserted street. ಮನೆಯ ಅಂಗಳದ ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, deserted street means ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲದಂಥ ನಿರ್ಜನ ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿರ್ಜನ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಮನೆ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಓಣಿ ಇದೆ, ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲದಂಥ ಓಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ನಿಂತು ಅಮ್ಮನನ್ನು ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಮ್ಮ ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು, ಅಮ್ಮ ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Suddenly, he remembered he was now 61. Suddenly, he remembered that now he was 61 years of age. He returned from America straight away to his native home, native land, native place. He realizes that he was now 61 and he had ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎ ಮದರ್ ಫಾರ್ 40 years. 40 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು ಅವನ ತಾಯಿ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗಿ. ಈಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅರಿವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ರಿಯಲೈಸಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ 61. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕಿಡ್, ನಾನು ಮಗು ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕಿಡ್, ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಸತ್ತೋಗಿ 40 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ. ನೌ ಹಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸಸ್, ಹಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ he had come to his native place and I don't have mother since 40 years ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಫುಲ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಥರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡೇಸ್, ಆಥರ್ಸ್ ನೇಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಆಥರ್ಸ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಆಥರ್ ತನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮನನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅವನು ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾತರದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ, ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಚೆಂದಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಥರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, he has depicted beautifully regarding his childhood memories, and this is what we can learn from this poem. Author tries to explain his childhood memories when he goes to his native place after long years, after many time, after so many time he goes back to his particular native land and he searches for his mother, but he could not find his mother anywhere, and now he realizes that he was 61 years of age and he don't have mother since 40 years. Okay, this is what the meaningful poem. Okay, I hope you have all understood this particular poem. Okay, thank you very much.